second.
Welcome to Wide Eye Sports, where every play, every moment, and every decision gets broken down like never before. The lights are on, the stakes are high, and it all starts right here, right now. We will now take you down to introduce the starters.
Brenner Mills, Minnesota Vikings. Just want to win one before I die.
Lane Cooner, the conductor of the Baker train.
What is up? Welcome in. If you clicked on the video, we know why you're here. You're here to watch the boys rank quarterbacks. You saw the starters. Dalt, I was going the wrong way. Dalt is joining us today. We hope to get him into the intro very soon. He will be starting to become a more regular person on the pod. So everybody, welcome Dalt in. Welcome Dalt in. All right, you boys ready to rank some quarterbacks?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, let's rank some quarterbacks. Let me
My
pull it up
expert
on
opinion.
Screen. All right, so I'm
Just
sure
so you guys know, I
everybody's
played
seen...
football in 7th and 8th grade, so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Bro, I played football in high school. I'm literally a professional. So I'm sure everybody's familiar with tier maker. Everybody's seen it. So what we're gonna do here is very simple. We have a Hall of Fame tier, which these are quarterbacks that we would put in the Hall of Fame today if they retired. These are not
Are we
things...
starting? We're starting with that. I feel like that would be the easiest.
Hold on. No, we're going down the list. We're gonna go down the list down here.
Oh, okay. We're going down the quarterbacks, not down.
Yeah,
We're not. Okay,
not down this. So
perfect.
Then MVP level guys that we think could currently win an MVP with their level of play. Long-term starters, short-term starters, 4 to 6 years, 1 to 3 year guys. These are guys that, like, if you were signing them to a deal, you'd sign them to a 4 to 6 year deal or a 1 to 3 year deal. Year-to-year guys, stopgap guys, guys that we don't trust, like, no, don't want him as my starter. Guys that you're like, no, that's a bench player. Like, he is just a bench guy. You would want him for 1 or 2 games, but that is it. And then last but not least, could be great. Guys we're unsure about, rookies, young guys that were like, I don't really know where to put this guy yet. So with that being said, we ready to get underway?
Let's do it.
All right. So first up, Lamar Jackson. I feel like it's pretty easy. We go MVP with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going to go. He's not Hall of Fame yet, but I mean, obviously he's won MVPs.
Yeah. He's going to be
perfect. He's the perfect fit for that spot.
And for the Hall of Fame thing, like I'm thinking like first ballot going in the Hall of Fame. Like Lamar Jackson, if he retired today, would probably eventually make the Hall of Fame. But like he wouldn't be a first ballot.
You need at least the Super Bowl, you know what I mean?
No, because he's got 2 MVPs. I think he makes it. I don't think he gets in first ballot. Eli Manning didn't get in first ballot with 2 Super Bowls. I don't think Lamar's getting in with 2 MVPs.
Yeah, but everybody knows those Super Bowls were, you know.
Yeah. I'm aware. So next up, we got Michael Penix. I'm saying don't trust yet.
That's where I was looking at it as well. I don't think you bench or could be great. We've already seen flashes of greatness from him. So I mean flashes of good play from him so far. So
we've seen flashes of bad.
I wouldn't put him year to year, but yeah.
No, not year to year, but yeah, don't trust yet. But I mean, he could be a liable starter. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. So Brock Purdy, I'm gonna say year to year.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I don't think
it's either year to year or short term for me.
I don't think I would sign this guy to if I'm the Niners and his contract's up, I don't sign him to a 3 year deal. I sign him to, come in and compete, but I'm not putting 3 years of my future in this dude's hands.
Thinking about it that way, like let's say he were to leave the 49ers and he goes somewhere else, what's more than likely to happen? Is he going to get a 1 year deal or is he going to get a 3 year deal? I would assume he's probably just going to get a 1 year deal just to try him out and see what happens. So I'm fine with year to year.
Okay. All right. So we got Dak Prescott. I'm saying long term.
I'm saying short term.
Yeah. It's difficult for me because
you're the tiebreaker.
So inconsistent. He's so inconsistent. And
I think
we'll
put
see
Dak Prescott with an Andy Reid or a Sean McVay or
he's
Kevin
a good game
O'Connell.
manager.
And I feel like he could run an offense very well. He could throw for 4,500 yards. Do I think he's going to MVP
He's one of those quarterbacks that needs as much as you can give him. He needs a great line, and he needs weapons. And he also needs somebody who can call plays really well because he's not he's not much of a figure things out at the line kind of guy. You know what I mean? He can figure things out, but it's usually during when the play gets blown up and then he's got to scramble. He's actually, he's pretty good at that.
Pretty athletic guy.
He's done pretty good for these. I mean, we're going into his 9th, 10th year.
Something like that. 2016, 9th year, yeah.
As of right now, let's say he left the Cowboys, I would probably put him short term.
Yeah. Short term. All right.
I think if he left the Cowboys, the maximum a team would sign him for is 3 years right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Trey Lance. I'm going bench.
Yeah.
Bench. All right. Jared Goff.
Year to year, man. I don't know. Year to year or short term for me.
I think
it's either short term or long term.
I think short term or long term for me. God, and that's tough.
It is tough.
How old is Jared Goff?
It's like, do you rank him above Dak? Do you think he could get a 4-year?
I think that's what I mean. I think he's about the same. I kind of put him about the same.
He's only 30. So I could see, think about it. If he left Detroit this year, he wouldn't want to sign a 3-year deal. He'd want to sign a 4-year deal, and I think he could get that.
He could probably get a 4-year deal with.
I think he could get a 4-year deal. I'm gonna put him long term.
Cool.
All right, and this is
bench.
This is the Detroit Lions backup. It's not. Is it Malik Willis?
Okay. I thought that was.
Is it Malik Willis? It's not Malik Willis, is it? I can't remember.
No, Malik Willis is Green Bay.
Here. Lions QB depth.
Yeah. I thought that was Deshaun Watson.
No, it's not Deshaun Watson.
Teddy Bridgewater.
No, it's not Teddy. That's not
sure?
Teddy. Yeah, 100% sure. Teddy. I know Teddy Bridgewater. I promise.
I don't think
Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker.
Their third string.
Hendon Hooker. Bench.
Yeah, he's obviously riding the bench.
What do you guys think about Josh Allen?
Okay.
I'd put him MVP.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, MVP.
For sure.
Pat Mahomes, Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
That's an easy call.
Jalen Hurts. Are we going long term? I think long term.
I think long term is fine.
No.
Yeah.
I think he get a 4-year deal. Dalt. After a Super
Bowl
win,
in interceptions last year.
I know, but after a Super Bowl win, he could still leave the Eagles now and would probably get a 4 to 5 year term.
Somebody would give him a 4 to 5 year deal.
Somebody would. Would I agree with it? Absolutely not, Dalton. I would not agree with it at all.
We do not think. We have made it very clear on this channel. We do not think Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback. We think
then get him out of that tier because he's the same thing as Dak.
Just wait till the end. Wait till the end of the tier list, and you'll see.
Weapons.
I would take
Nick Sirianni calling plays.
I would still take Dak Prescott over Jalen Hurts, but if they both left their teams right now, Dak's getting a shorter term deal than Jalen Hurts is, just because Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl. That's the only reason why.
I agree. All right, Tua. I'm saying 1 to 3.
I don't even trust him yet, dude. I still don't even trust Tua.
Okay.
Like
the concussion situation's a little concerning. Maybe year to year.
If he's don't trust in your short term, I was already thinking year to year. So let's meet in the middle.
Let's meet in the middle, year to year.
I think year to year is fine because he does have.
Are we in front of Brock Purdy or behind Brock Purdy?
I'd take Brock Purdy over Tua.
I'd probably take Brock Purdy.
Okay, that's fine.
I would take Brock Purdy because of the injury concerns with Tua.
All right,
CJ Stroud. I'm saying long term.
Long term.
Yeah.
Where are we at the front here? Is he at the front right here?
Yeah, I'd take him. I'd take him over both those guys.
Davis Mills, we going bench?
I don't even know who that is. Was that your cousin or something?
No. He was the Texans starter the year before CJ Stroud was there. He's their backup.
Bench for sure.
Bench. The bench category is just going to be. I'm not ranking the bench category. We'll rank all the other categories, but I ain't ranking the bench category. Matthew Stafford, Hall of Fame?
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
I think he's Hall of Famer. Yeah, I think he makes the Hall of Fame. He's got a Super Bowl ring. He's got a ton of
Super Bowl
yards.
ring. Same thing with Eli. Eli had 2.
Yeah, but he has more yards.
Eli will get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you're right. He wasn't first ballot.
I mean,
Stafford may not be a first ballot, but he's still going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think he could potentially even be a first ballot guy. You guys don't think he could be a first ballot guy? I mean,
he threw a lot of picks. He threw a lot. The year they won the Super Bowl, he threw a lot of picks.
He did. He actually led.
Like imagine if the Lions would have gotten to the Super Bowl and won, we would have been like, yeah, the Lions are good, but like Jared Goff, like holy shit, did he stumble into the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I agree. So I pulled.
I mean, if you guys think Hall of Fame, I will agree with you because
So
I would put him at
comparing him
least
to
MVP.
Eli Manning, he has one less championship, right?
Right.
However, he averages over almost 30 more yards a game. He has 2,000. He has almost 60,000 passing yards all time. He has more touchdowns all time. He does have more less. He has he has way less interceptions. Oh my god! In 14 less games. So basically a season's less worth of games. He has 44 plus, so 56 less interceptions in a season's worth of games. So
For Eli Manning?
For Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford has less interceptions, more touchdowns, more yards, better
Eli.
completion percentage than Eli with a ring. I'm telling you, I think Matthew Stafford goes in the Hall of Fame. I'm putting him Hall of Fame.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now, there's one quarterback that if Matthew Stafford's going in the Hall of Fame, there's another quarterback that if you guys fucking argue with me, I'll wait till we get there. But if you guys,
I know who you're gonna say, and he'll go in the Hall of Fame.
He'll go in the Hall of Fame.
Well, who do you think I'm gonna say?
This guy right here.
There's two more guys. There's two more guys that I might put in the Hall of Fame right now.
All right. All right, and we don't know all the backups, by the way. Like some of these backups, if we don't recognize them, we're putting them in the bench category. Like they're just gonna go straight.
They have to. I mean, if they're a backup, then you know, obviously. So, I didn't even know we were I didn't know we were literally ranking every single.
I can't remember this kid's name. He's the backup for the Bucks too. He got drafted when Tom Brady came in.
I mean, I'll find the name real quick.
I can't remember. All right, but Baker Mayfield. I'm saying short term. Spoon, you're gonna probably argue long term.
I say I know short term.
Okay, short term in front of or behind Dak?
I would love for him to be my starting quarterback for the Cowboys. So I would take him over Dak, but I understand why people would take.
I would take him over Dak too.
Damn.
I would take Baker over Dak personally, not necessarily based off play, but
Dakota Prescott.
Yeah, I would take Baker personally, more so because of the dog energy. Is that big dog energy?
Right. You're right, because I mean,
big dog energy.
You know what? Because honestly, after you see the video of Dak Prescott saying "we fucking suck,"
yeah,
I mean, come on, man. Whether you do or don't, that's something you say in the locker room when the fucking cameras are off, dude.
Spoon, were you able to pull up the backup's name?
Kyle Trask.
Thank you. We're going bench with Kyle Trask.
Yep.
Jordan Love.
This one's tough.
I'm thinking like
probably short term.
See, I was kind of
maybe
thinking
long.
Could be great category. Like we don't really know for sure yet. Like we've seen him be really good, and we've seen him be not so good.
I mean, as long as you're not shitting on him in the could be great category.
No. This is like we don't truly know what this guy is yet.
I'd agree with that.
That's why I made this category. It's kind of it's an outlier category of like this guy is a rookie. This guy has had really high, really low. This guy, like another guy I would probably put there earlier in his career is Jameis Winston, right? Jameis Winston threw for 30 and 30 one year. Like, if he could fix the interceptions, he could be great, but he could also be terrible. Like,
I can't wait for the deal that Jameis Winston gets to talk to he needs to be on TV at least talking about football.
Oh yeah,
or commenting.
I guess that's fair for him to be and could be great. He's only had 2 full seasons.
Yeah, and he half of one of those seasons he was great. Toyotathon, he's great. If you haven't seen that meme,
I know what you're talking about.
During Toyotathon, Jordan Love's unstoppable. Look it up. All right, Joe Burrow, MVP. All right, cool.
Across the board.
Evan McPherson, bench.
Wait,
Geno Smith.
No,
Evan McPherson was a kicker.
The kicker.
Oh, sorry, not Evan McPherson. That's their Bengals kicker. God, what's this guy's name?
Jake Browning.
Thank you. He played for the Vikings. Tore us up in one game, actually. That was really rough. Thank you for the correction.
You're welcome.
I was like, Evan McPherson.
No, thank you. Geno Smith, are we thinking year to year?
It's either year to year or short term.
Yeah,
I think
year to year for sure.
I think at the end of year to year. I would take Tua
I'd take
and
both
Purdy
of the other guys,
over
100%.
Geno. All right, Derek Carr.
Don't trust yet. Or bench.
Man, I mean, I would take him in a year. I would take. Hold on,
he's one of those guys, man. That the minute he starts doing good and people start talking about him, he shits the bed.
Yeah, but the year-to-year category is more like if you draft a rookie this year, you bring Derek Carr in to compete with the rookie to try to like get a.
That's what I mean. Like I would, he's in the same boat as Russell Wilson, if you ask me, because he was competing with Justin Fields.
Hold on, we're getting
okay. Hang on. There. I just mean in this past year, whenever at the beginning everybody was like, "Who are the Steelers going to start? Are they going to start Russell Wilson? Or are they going to start Justin Fields?" I think Derek Carr is that in the same, like, let's say, because he's playing for the Saints. Let's say they drafted a rookie quarterback. Exactly. That's what I mean. I would put him in year to year.
All right. We're going above Geno or behind Geno?
Behind Geno.
Behind Geno.
All right. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. All right. Trevor Lawrence. Long term?
Year.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. I mean, this dude's like 25 years old. Like, this is
dude.
I mean, if we're ranking them, he belongs in the short term.
I mean, I'd give you the end of the long term or the beginning of the short term.
I would definitely take both of those guys over Trevor Lawrence.
If we're putting Trevor Lawrence in the short term, I would take Baker, possibly Dak over Trevor.
I'll put him between Baker and Dak because I would take him overall, but I'd take him over both those guys. If I could have one of these three quarterbacks, I would take Trevor Lawrence in a heartbeat. He's the best pure passer out of the three.
Yeah, but like, what is he like?
His coaching staffs have been absolute moronic and terrible.
Okay.
I feel like this is a good middle ground. You would put him here. I would put him here. Spoon kind of floated. I feel, and you would have him down here. So I feel like this is a good middle ground.
I think he's way better than Brock Purdy, Tua, Geno, or Derek.
Yeah. I think he's way better than all those guys. I think he's better than Baker personally. Baker does have that.
If I would have put him in the year to year, I would have put him in the front of it for sure.
All right, so we'll leave him in the middle right there. All right, we got Anthony Richardson.
Don't trust yet.
Don't trust yet. That's exactly where I got him. I'm not gonna rank this tier either because like we don't trust him. So like, why rank them? Like this is just they're just we don't trust him yet.
Yeah. Aiden O'Connell.
Bench. Is this Tyler Bagent? Is this Tyler Bagent right here?
No, I don't think so.
Either way, bench. We don't recognize you. You're going to the bench. I'm gonna say we're pretty big football fans, and if we don't recognize you, I'm not saying we're the biggest and we know every single NFL player, but we know a lot.
Well, we know the starters, and at least
recognize
maybe,
you're out. All right, Aaron Rodgers.
I can name more starting quarterbacks than I could name presidents of the United States.
It's just so hard to rank. Like, it looks like we're ranking Aaron Rodgers and Matthew Stafford above Lamar.
No, these are careers. These are careers, guys. These are careers. That's why there's a Hall of Fame category. These guys will be in the Hall of Fame, guaranteed if they retired today. These guys, like, first ballot. Here, I'll even change it.
To first ballot?
Yeah, no question, Hall of Fame.
First ballot, HOF. Is that fair? We do that?
That's fair.
And then these guys, because they would be like, well, their careers cut short because they retired so early. And they'd be in like an Andrew Luck category, right? Like, yeah, they were great, but they only played for like 6, 7, 8 years. All right. Next up, Will Levis. Bench.
Too many memes, bro.
Top of the bench. I'll put him at the front of the
bench. Yeah, if you're going to put him on the bench, he belongs up top for sure.
I'd say Herm's long term. He's above Jalen. All right, we going above. I think he's the.
I think he's the number one.
Yeah.
All right, Kyler Murray. I say long
term.
Short term.
All right.
You think long term? Kyler Murray is
at the back.
He's not better than Dak. He's not better than Baker. He's not better than Lawrence.
Yeah, short term at the back for sure.
I think he's a bona fide stud. All right, Bryce Young. Don't know yet. Don't trust yet.
Honestly,
Ford could be great. I mean,
I'd put him year to year, man. I'd put him year to year.
Well, he's a rookie. He's either got to be don't trust yet or could be great.
I'll
move him to the could be great
category. I've seen flashes. I'll
take that.
Andy
good. Dalton.
Short term.
Year to year.
Yeah. Year to year is valid.
Right,
I'd definitely take him over Geno.
No, I wouldn't take him over Geno.
I wouldn't take him over
definitely
Geno
Derek Carr.
I'd take him over Derek Carr. All right, Jackson Dart. This is a rookie. So I'm gonna say don't trust yet because he's a
Who
rookie.
does he play for?
Ole Miss.
Well,
He's coming out in the draft.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So don't trust yet. He's a rookie. Do we want to put rookies in? Could be great.
No, because he hasn't even played it down yet.
Okay.
For the NFL, so we have no idea.
So I'm gonna auto put rookies up here. If I see him, I'll just throw rookies right in the don't trust check. Kirk Cousins, year to year.
Bench.
Year to year.
Bench.
Bench.
He goes bench. All right, year to year. Who do we trust him over? I trust him. Oh, that's Jaden. I trust him for sure over Andy Dalton. I trust him over Geno. I don't think I trust him over Tua anymore.
I think that's a good spot.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot.
Okay. Jaden Daniels, MVP?
Long term.
We don't exactly know yet, man, because it was 1 year. He did do. Really,
I think you put him in could be great. Well,
he definitely put him in good. Could
I
be
think
great
he's already
above everybody.
We know he's great. We saw what he did. We know for a fact this dude is great.
Yeah, but you need consistency. Can he do it again and again and again?
If he goes, could be great.
But the could be great is for guys that we've seen flash, but also seen come down low. We haven't seen him come down low yet.
That's what I mean. It's 1 year. We're only seeing 1 year. So like, how can you put him? You know, how many times have we seen a guy who,
if he was a free agent today, he would get a 5-year
deal. He would get a long-term deal.
He would get a deal.
Okay.
So where do you guys? I'll leave it. I would put in front of the list. So where do you guys like him?
I'd put him behind Stroud.
Right here.
Yeah.
Spoon. Where you
He's not ahead of Herbert, but I'm thinking he might be number 2 there.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Actually, yeah, put him ahead of Stroud.
All right, I like it. Okay. All right, Mitch Trubisky, bench. Zach Wilson, bench. Rookie. Drake May, could be great.
We saw some flashes.
Joe Milton, don't trust yet.
Yep.
I'd say year to year.
I mean, he's a.
But if you guys both say don't trust yet,
I was gonna say
I like Joe Milton. I think Joe Milton's pretty good. I think he's got a chance.
Cannon. I don't trust him yet though. Rookie. What are my rookies? Backup. Russell Wilson.
Short term.
I'm saying short term. I could see him getting a 2-year deal.
So you changed the Hall of Fame to first ballot. He's not a first ballot.
He's not a first ballot guy. No chance he's a first
that
ballot.
ruined that because I was going to argue that, this guy, I don't see why he's not in the Hall of Fame or why he wouldn't make the Hall of Fame.
Well, he will one day, but there's no chance he makes it first ballot Hall of Fame.
And that's fair. And if you changed it, so now I can't argue that. So I would probably put him, short term.
I'll go end of the short term.
Okay.
I'll go end of short term.
Cooper
Rush, bench. Zach Wilson.
Actually pretty good, man.
Or not Zach Wilson, Bo Nix. Are we doing... man, I don't trust him at all.
Spoon. You got to put him... Probably could be great.
Doll, I'll let you be the tiebreaker on this.
How do you not trust him yet? He just had a great.
I put him in could be great.
He had a good season. He did not.
If we're putting Drake May in there, I'm gonna put Bo Nix in there too.
All right, fine.
I'd put him above Bo Nix.
Carson Wentz, bench.
He took some people to the Super Bowl.
You do know that Bo Nix had more passing yards than Jaden Daniels this year, right?
Yeah. I'm aware, but look up who had more total yards.
I'm just saying he beat him at the one that he's supposed to be, or that you're supposed to be good at, which is the passing the ball. Bo Nix beat Jaden Daniels at it, so no, you don't put him in. Don't.
I think the Broncos wide receivers beat the Commanders wide receivers because I'm pretty sure Jaden Daniels averaged more.
One of them's nickname is literally Scary Terry.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
We can have this debate on a different day. Sam Darnold.
Either year to year or short term.
I think
if you put him in short term, he goes in the back just because he's only had 1 year.
Behind Russ?
Yeah. I would rather have Russ over Sam Darnold.
Ooh, same.
All right, rookie. Don't trust yet. JJ McCarthy.
I have no idea.
So I don't.
I wouldn't even put him on this list.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
Well, you can't put him in.
Do it.
You can't put him in. Don't.
You haven't seen anything from him.
You haven't seen anything negative.
Get him the fuck out of there, Brenner.
Do not do that, Brenner. You put him in don't trust if you have not
because
seen anything.
we haven't even seen him play.
Fucking dude's nickname is literally football fucking Jesus.
Okay, well.
Yeah, from college, not the NFL.
Don't trust yet. Backup, don't trust yet. Caleb Williams. Could be great.
Could be great.
Could be great.
Teddy Bridgewater, bench. I love you, Teddy, but you're bench. Backup, bench. Gardner, year to year? Behind?
Bench.
Bench.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I could see him year to year.
Shadir going to the bench.
Deshaun
I think
Watson.
most of these
No,
are
that's
just
not Deshaun.
fired.
That's Jameis. That's Jameis Winston.
Deshaun Watson at.
It's not even on the list, dude.
Good, perfect. Love that. He does not need to be on any list.
Jameis Winston.
Except a predator list.
I mean, would you give him a year-to-year deal?
I'd give him a year to year.
I'd give him year to year.
There
He definitely goes in the back.
Mariota
Yeah.
bench.
Mariota bench.
Michael Penix Jr. Don't trust yet.
Don't trust yet. Yeah, or could be great. You know, I'd put him above. Who's that? It's freaking Daniel Jones. I'd put him.
These aren't ranked. These three
Oh,
are
yeah,
ranked.
yeah,
Bottom
yeah.
three categories are not ranked.
Gotcha.
All right, backup, bench. Justin Fields. I'm putting bench.
No way, dude. Give him year to year or short term for sure.
The most I would do is year to year. I think he's a bust. I mean, he literally. The Steelers literally had him and Russ in the building and chose Russ even when Russ struggled.
Okay, obviously though. I mean, it's Russell Wilson.
I
He's
would.
the new
Okay,
ball.
would you take Jameis over Fields?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
No.
I would take almost anybody in this category except for maybe Milton, Jones. Yeah, those are probably the only two I would take. Fields.
You also
over.
don't like Fields though.
Because he's not good. Because he's not
He
a good
is
quarterback.
Yes,
He's
he
not.
is.
The-
Yes, he
why
is.
did
He's
the
not
Bears
great.
let him walk? Why did the Steelers
Because
not
they have the
start him?
number one pick.
They
Because
knew
if
they
you
were
have the number one
taking
pick
Caleb.
over basically anybody else other than Patrick Mahomes, Lamar
why did they have
Jackson,
the number
Josh
one
Allen,
pick?
Justin Herbert, Joe
And
Burrow.
why did they have the number one pick? Because Justin Fields was their quarterback.
Okay, so we're putting
No,
no accountability on the
actually got
coaching.
They got the
No
pick from
accountability on
Carolina.
the coaching.
That's true. They had the number 8 overall pick because
Yeah,
Justin
they
Fields was
took
their
they got the pick
That's
from
fair.
Carolina.
That's fair.
Yeah,
But
like
the
I
year
said,
before that, they had the number one pick because Justin Fields was their quarterback.
does any blame go on the coaching?
I don't
mean,
honestly.
yes.
I don't really care
Some
where
of
y'all
it
put
does.
Justin Fields. That's up to
Some of it
y'all.
does. All right, I'm putting him in don't trust. Dalt's putting him in
Put him
your
in
year
year
spoon.
you bitch.
You're the tiebreaker. I'll respect your decision as long as it's my decision.
If you're gonna
I'd
put
let
him in,
compete.
I mean, if you're
That's
gonna
what
put
the
him year to
Steelers
year, he
literally
goes
did.
at the back.
Year to year.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
him at the back of year to year. I mean, honestly, I'd rather the Cowboys sign Justin Fields to a year to year deal over Jameis Winston. I'll make that
I'd
argument.
take him over Derek Carr.
I would probably
Drew
be fine
Lock?
with Derek
Boone, is
Carr.
that
Bench?
you at the end there?
Drew Lock, bench.
Drew Lock bench.
bench.
Mac Jones, bench or year to year.
Hmm.
He's
Boone, if
kind of
you
in that.
shaved- If you shaved, you would look like Mac Jones.
Where are we going? Where are we going, with Mac? Spoon
Oh,
looks like
I
Luka
would be-
Doncic.
I would be fine giving him a year to year deal. Like I wouldn't be
Like bring him
upset
in
about
to
it.
compete with a rookie.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know, I'd
shown-
bench him.
I mean he's
I'd
proved
bench
that
him,
he
man.
could start.
I mean, I would go year to
He
year.
deserves a good old warm spot on the
We're
bench
gonna go year to
room.
year. All right, so here is the final. So
The fact that you were gonna put Mac Jones like unequivocally on year to year and not Justin Fields blows my mind.
I would absolutely take Mac Jones has already made a
You
Pro
take
Bowl
Mac Jones
on a
before
terrible Patriots
Justin
team.
Fields.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Absolutely. Justin Fields is a
Holy
great
shit.
running back. The
Then you are
Steelers
lost.
literally had to move him to kickoff return because he can't play quarterback.
That's not why they moved him to that.
Okay. Just
That is not why they moved him to that.
all right. Anyways, all right. So final tier list. We have guys that would be first ballot Hall of Famers if they retired today. guys we think could win an MVP.
Do we really not think Russell Wilson's a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Nah, dude. Not if Eli Manning isn't.
I don't. If Eli's not, Russ isn't. But Russ is definitely. Russ is. If he changes it to Hall of Fame, then I would have said, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Matthew Stafford really puzzles me. The fact that he's you guys think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I mean, so Eli Manning has over 10,000 more passing yards. He has 16 more career touchdowns. He does have way more interceptions.
Talking about over Russ?
Yeah, over Russ. Worse passer rating. But he has the 2 championships to the 1, 2 Super Bowl MVPs to 0, and obviously the interception on the 1 hurts Russ. So I think if Eli doesn't get in first ballot, Russ definitely doesn't get in first ballot. So I think it's safe to say he's not in that first ballot conversation. MVPs, I mean, these are the 3 guys currently in the NFL that, outside of Pat Mahomes, that are going to compete for MVP every single year. No question. They're going to be the quarterbacks that have the highest odds. Long-term guys, I think all these guys get long-term deals if they were free agents today. All these guys get short-term deals if they're free agents today, including this guy who I think will get a short-term deal this year. Year to year, these guys are guys if they were on the market, you would bring them in to compete with a rookie, and you would probably sign them to a 1-year, $20 million deal max, maybe a $25 million deal max. But I don't think any of these guys are pulling a 3-year, $90 million deal out. And then don't trust yet. Rookies and guys just were not that they're bad, not that they're, terrible. These are guys we truly don't know.
They just have something to prove.
Yeah, don't know what they can be yet. They haven't played yet. We just haven't seen it yet. Relative unknowns. Or, we should probably move Daniel Jones to the bench then.
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't be there. And him. They should probably both be on the bench.
I would probably move. Do you have Josh Johnson and don't trust yet?
Where?
He's the number 1 guy.
Right there. Yeah. Bench.
Yeah, I wouldn't move him.
I think I said Michael Penix earlier.
I think you did, and that's why I was confused. I was like, wait,
My
that's
bad.
not.
My bad. So updated a little bit in the past few seconds. Bench, these guys are going on your bench if they're signed to your team and could be great. These guys have shown really high peaks and they have also shown really, really low lows. And if they can figure it out, then they could be great. But if they don't figure out, they're going to end up being in the year-to-year category soon. Last year's rookies, and then Jordan Love is kind of, just an enigma of sat behind Aaron Rodgers for all those years and then had a really poor start to the career, then turned it on, and then year 2, he kind of plays up and down, and then they're 1 and done in the playoffs, so you don't really know, and it could be great still. We're not closing the door on Jordan Love, but we're not proclaiming him in a, he's going to go get 3 years 100%. Would you guys be willing to put Sam Darnold down here?
No.
That'd be great. No, I think he gets a short-term deal.
Okay,
I think it's better. I think it's just as good to be short-term.
I think guys that are in this category could also make the short-term category, but they could also have a high peak. Like we know these guys' peaks. We've seen it. I don't know if we've seen Sam Darnold just because it's the 1 year. Like he's shown he can be really bad, but he also showed he could be really good last year. So I could potentially see him in the good be great category. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll let you deliberate and make the final call.
I like him in short term. I mean,
I'm fine with that. He's not young like the guys and could be great. He is a little bit older.
He's 25.
Really? He's only 25?
He's
I thought he's been in the league for like 6 years.
He's been in the league for 5 years.
5 years.
I think he's 25.
No way.
No, he's 27. He's 27.
Okay, I was about to say, he's been in the league like 7 years.
Yeah, he's 27. I lied. So he's a little older than I thought. My bad. Bad hosting. All right. Anything anybody wants to change before we move on from this list and end the episode? Anything? Going once, going twice, 3 times. Close. This is the final tier list. This will be posted on the Instagram. Make sure to check the Instagram out. It's at Wide Eye Sports on Instagram and X. Make sure to check us out. Like it, follow it, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see y'all next time. Peace. Hey, that's pretty